So if you're wondering what the heck is this is called ridged gourd. We call it Jhinge in Bengali. So it's a very popular Jhinge Posto. You need Jhinge, aloo, posto, poppy seed. And I have peeled it, and I'm going to use these peels as well by making it a very delicious crispy fry. So let me show you what to do with this. You basically chop the ends and then take all the ridges out with this, and also rub in between so that all the fibrous bit is gone. Chop it up, boil it, make it soft, and then fry this. Put oil, put spices, mix it up, and make a paste of this, which is waiting here, and the soaked poppy seed. And I'm allowing it to soak so that when I grind, it will be much easier. So stage 1, you cut the ends, okay? Now stage 2, chop them up in more manageable pieces. Step 3. So this is just this much stuff, and unlike the potato peels, you cannot eat these peels. It's inedible. So now I'm having to, can you see the difference? You have to do this to all of this. So it's all done. So this, according to me, and why according to me, according to everybody, is the most difficult part of making this dish called Jhinge Posto. But to be honest, I use this time as meditation. If you don't like a job, it appears, oh, it's such a long job, but it's actually not. It took me exactly 4 minutes to do this, and I use this 4 minutes time as my mindful meditation. So my guru, Tim Ferriss, I don't know whether you know him or not, he's quite famous. He's an entrepreneur, he's bipolar, and he's, I think, almost billionaire now. So he tells every day he exposes him to some boring grind stuff that is okay or not okay, but you don't want to do it. And similarly, he would go to a social situation when he deliberately will do something that people will either humiliate him or make sarcastic comments, but it becomes very good fun when actually you are creating the situation. So the people doesn't know that you are actually masterminding the whole thing, so that you get immune to criticism. And guess what will be the frustration of the other person? That you're not going to react to that sarcasm or criticism or judgment. You just smile, like a monk. Anyway, so I try to connect all my daily experience with all the teaching and learning and experiences that I'm getting from other sources. So step 1, chop this out. Step 2, take this and take all the ridges out, and then use the other side, this serrated side, to just scrape it. And do not use this, throw it in the bin, maybe a cow will eat it. I wish in life things would jump to the final stage, but it doesn't. You have to actually switch off the camera and still do the work. Even if you're very passionate about your subject, there are some hard works you have to do. So, they say that find your passion and your life will be like dream. It doesn't happen like that. The only thing that passion does, passion gives you energy to cook at this unearthly hour, sometimes 6 o'clock, sometimes 5 o'clock. I will wake up. All other creatures are sleepy, including humans in my household. And I'm happily cooking and learning, because cooking is meditation, and I love food. But more than anything, I don't know why, I think there's a way of me connecting with my family, because when I'm in hospital working, kids are hungry, wife is hungry. Wife also works, but because she's a lecturer, she probably does 50-50, sometimes work from home, sometimes work for university. So, somehow I feel that I'm serving my family in some way. So let's put some more hot water. So I always, for the vegetables, just parboil them a little bit with salt. It brings out the taste, and then it's easy when you cook. So as it is doing this, my next step will be to nicely slice these peeled potatoes. So one thing links to another. As I'm chopping this, suddenly I remember that I have to get ready with my potato frying pan, so I washed it and put it on the flame. And each of these potatoes need to be first chopped like this, and then this, so that you get kind of like a potato chips kind of shape. So this is all. I'm leaving those potatoes behind for the next job. Always when you cut your potatoes, just wash it a little bit, because otherwise it'd be very sticky and starchy. So I think my jhinge is all softened and boiled up, and I'm now frying the potatoes. Let me drain this now. So my spice, which is on the cumin and red chili, is now the smell is coming out, and this kind of stuff is good for frying in deep oil, so that you can drain without any oil. So now what I'm going to do, see, this is my boiled jhinge. Now if you try to smell it, the smell will be a bit funny and you won't like it, so you need to neutralize that smell with ginger smell. So you need to cut a small piece, put it in, do that, and I think do this and do this. Then time to grind the posto. Once there was an explosion because the lid was not very tight, so now it is something I will always do. That's fine. I'm happy with the consistency. So that's my posto here. My jhinge here. Remember, jhinge is what? Rich gourd. It's a taste of memory. And aloo is what? Potatoes. And posto is what? Poppy seed. So I find cooking teaches a lot about different cultures: Japanese culture, Thai culture, Caribbean culture, because the names will be coming from the words, native words of that region. I don't know where the biscoffee lotus come from. It smells like biscuits, but maybe. So I'm about to put this into this and this into this. So now I'm going to add this half-ton potatoes. Obviously my potatoes are looking very white. I'm going to put a little bit of turmeric mixed with the poppy paste. I had to put this back in because some bit of it is still not properly ground. Yes, so that's more like it. You need to make sure there is as little granular structure as possible, and then this dish is heavenly, I'm telling you, and it's all vegetables. Can you believe that? So now I'm going to put some hot water into my turmeric powder and put this over this like this, and then I will basically just stir. That's all I can do now. Can I? What else I can do? So it is still not ready, because as you stir you will feel whether this is ready or not. The posto, the poppy, will swell up a bit after boiling in this nice juice. I probably will have to put a little bit of chilliness in it and saltiness in it. I can kind of feel it. So now it's a very slow simmer, and cover it up, and then it will be ready to serve. It's almost ready. I've just added a little bit of ghee to give it a nice taste and smell, and my poppy is swelling up, poppy seeds, and you can smell it's really nice. So see, all of these are vegetable, very Indian, very Bengali dish. This is shim shorshe, meaning hyacinth beans and mustard. Obviously it has got onions and tomato. This is begun, pora begun, meaning smoked aubergine, but you have to spice it up after that with a lot of other stuff. This is Jhinge Posto. Jhinge means reached gourd and posto means poppy. I have now told you like 1,000 times. And this is mostly mushrooms and lots of other stuff. Only some leftover ravioli I have thrown. And this ravioli has got, how do you say that, enduja I used to call it, but actually it is endeya. And then it has also got mascarpone. I used to call it mascarpone, but actually it's pone, mascarpone. A lot of stuff you learn as you cook from Wikipedia and YouTube. So I'm going to stop. It's 11 minutes 25 seconds. Enjoy your Sunday. Close up. Sound of music.